Welcome to the second ever episode of JJBFCRTTV's Fight Club Recruitment Tour Television. And today we are in Dallas, Texas. Now if you remember in episode number 1, we were looking for someone from Montana. Couldn't go to Montana, so we went to Ted's Montana Grill because close enough, right? Today I wanted to talk to my friend Maureen from Wisconsin. To talk to Maureen from Wisconsin, I went to Dallas, Texas. It's always a curvy road with JJBFCRTTV's Fight Club Recruitment Tour Television. That is JJB. Oh man, now I did it right. We did an earlier take of this and the video didn't work. I did it right the first time. JJBFCRTTV. That's what it is. I'm here today with Maureen Cassidy, who has been a friend of mine now for like 17 or 18 years. And I really wanted to talk to Maureen today because Maureen has a story, JJ, that I think you'll appreciate, and I think all the members of the Fight Club will appreciate. Maureen, about 6 years ago, you were driving down the road. Driving down the road, and all of a sudden you couldn't breathe.
That is true. That is true.
And just tell me briefly what happened. Sure.
So, hey, JJ. So, 6 years ago, I thought I was just maybe having pneumonia. I went to the doctor, and long story short, it turned out that I had an osteosarcoma tumor in my chest, and so that's actually a bone cancer. They had to remove my right lung, some ribs, all that kind of stuff, of course, in the tumor, and they gave me a 50-50 chance to live. But, you know, even from the moment of that diagnosis, JJ, I never thought I was going to die. That was my mindset. It was just sort of, okay, what's the next right thing that we need to do? And, you know, just followed those protocols and did what the doctors told me. And, you know, but along the way, while the medicine is so critically important, obviously, there were a lot of things that kept my spirits up and kept me going in a positive way. A couple of those things were certainly my family. You know, my brother stepping up and going to Home Depot and, you know, getting some wood and creating this thing so that my bed would sit up the right way so I could sleep comfortably. You know, my mom moved in and lived with me during that time. My kids, at the time my kids were 6 and 4, and you know, I had a day where I was feeling kind of down, and you know, my ex was able to bring my kids over, and you know, they literally were just in my arms. One was here, one was here. We just laid in my hospital bed and watched the Disney Channel for a few hours. That was one of my, you know, fond memories of that, you know, difficult time. But there were also, you know, close friends that stepped up. The day I had to have my hair shaved off, you know, from the chemo, a group of my friends showed up and they all brought me hats to wear, different hats. And they knew I love baseball hats, so I have lots of different sports hats and that kind of thing. And they also each of them took a little bit of my hair because someone had heard that, you know, birds like that for their nests. So they all took a little bit of the hair and put it in bird nests. Who the hell knew, right? But then there were also sort of these angels in my life that sort of came along that I never would have expected. Like the day I went to Dick's Sporting Goods, and my mom had, you know, wanted to buy me a new golf driver for my birthday, and I was hell-bent on making sure that I had that driver so I could go golfing that following fall. And you know, I was bald, I had